Currently, quadcopters are being used for a wide range of applications. The existing quadcopters are designed with the user in mind, featuring easy-to-use flight software, high maneuverability, and high stability characteristics. However, they do not have very long flight times, as many commercial available systems only have a 30-minute maximum flight time. The goal of this work is to introduce the energy harvesting capabilities to allow for higher endurance missions, while also maintaining similar maneuverability characteristics to current commercial quadcopters. This will further quadcopters' ability to complete long-endurance missions. However, with this proposed design, there are extra constraints on weight and power consumption. Our proposed quadcopter has a total mass of 7 kilograms. With this proposed design in ideal conditions, defined as sunny conditions with limited cloud cover and wind under 2 miles per hour, we predict that our quadcopter will be able to fly near 2 hours between the months of May and September if it is flying between noon and 2 p.m. in Columbus, Ohio. In order to understand the flight stability of our proposed design, a computational fluid dynamics model was developed. This was completed by simulating the full-scale geometry in StarCCM. Propellers were included in the CFD model to further understand the wind effects in simulated flying conditions. Propellers were rotating at hovering conditions, while wind was incorporated as free stream velocity at 5 miles per hour. This allowed us to obtain the lift and drag produced by the quadcopter frame and solar panels at a range of angle of attacks. After reviewing the lift and drag, it was determined that our quadcopter did not behave like a flat plate as was expected. Finally, given our quadcopter and CFD model, a flight controller was designed based on the commercially available Pixhawk flight controller. However, the CFD model was incorporated to give a better representation of the actual forces on the quadcopter. This allowed us to obtain better stability and faster response in windy conditions in simulations performed. The PID gains obtained from the simulations were then incorporated into our first-generation flight demonstrator. In order to validate our design and controller, multiple flights were completed. Shown here is one of our flights, which included solar panels. While the quadcopter is not fully stable, this demonstrator is 1.1 kilograms heavier than our proposed design and is flown manually due to the interference of the GPS due to the solar panels on the day of the flight. However, this flight still marked a major milestone as it demonstrates the quadcopter's ability to fly using the power from solar panels and onboard batteries. In conclusion, we developed a next-generation solar-powered quadcopter with flight potential of 2 hours. A computational fluid dynamics model was developed to understand the effects of the wind on our proposed design. Since the development of our initial design and this paper, we have developed a second-generation solar-powered quadcopter which has significant weight reduction compared to our initial design and demonstrator. The initial flight tests of this new design show promising results in terms of stability and flight times.